The topic of this week is fear and trust. Okay, let's talk about fear before we talk about trust here. Fear is a subconscious belief that we have. They're saying like we are afraid of this or afraid of that, when in fact we shouldn't. Fear is a crutch, a knife. Come on, think about it. We have a lot of fears, but if we face our fears, well, you could say that we ruled them because we overthrew them. By facing your fear, you're like saying to yourself, "Okay, I see my fear. It's over with. I don't have it anymore." That's the idea of this video. See, fear is a crutch and knife. Like it holds us down. If you see the show, TV show Monk, he has a lot of fears. He has like fear of milk, fear of heights, fear of many things. We all have fear. Okay, yeah, that's okay. But what's not okay is to have that fear bottled up into us. See, fear, ultimately, in fact, is that fear is not healthy for our human existence. God did not put fear in our heads. If you believe in that, well, you're only fooling yourself. No offense, but it is true. Yeah, sure. Maybe who don't believe the Bible, that's fine, no judgment. Okay, I believe in the Bible to a certain degree. And the Bible says that we are born fearfully and wonderfully in God's sight. It is true, we are born wonderfully. But fearfully, again, that, you can say I have second thoughts. It's true. We are not born to fear someone. I love God. You may not, like you said, no judgment. But I don't fear him. Why? Well, honestly, I don't know. But I will tell you this. I can show a fear factor. Fear is an essential part of our lives that tells us that we are belittled to one thing or another. Now, see, that in itself is just completely and utterly wrong. Why waste your entire life belittling yourself to an achievement that you already have? Like me, for instance, I'm turning 22. Why would I belittle myself saying, "Oh no, you're only 5 years old"? That's bullshit, to be honest. It is. Come on, wake up. Wake up to reality. Reality check here. Come on. Let's wake up to a world of infinite possibilities. A world that we can call our own. I was watching this show on YouTube by this guy, Infinite Waters. He says that our minds are like computers with programs. Essentially, he is accurate in saying that. Why? Well, because like a computer, our head does a lot of thinking. It has electricity. It has many things that make up the brain. And one of these programs that we have is fear. Now, Infinite Waters talks about how we need to delete these programs in our head to clear our minds by deleting them one by one. And the first program that we should strongly delete is fear. Why? Because fear in itself only tells you that you are nothing, that you are not that good. You're better than that. Come on. Think about it. Do you honestly want to live in a world where people tell you that you're nothing, that that you're not worth anything? No, see, that in itself is just bullshit and wrong. You're worth something. That's why you were born. God created you, not just for Him, but also for you. Okay, you may not believe in God. That's fine. No judgment. I believe in God to a certain degree. I'll explain that in a future video. But right now, let's stick with the word trust. If you trust yourself completely and constantly, trust yourself to clear your head. Trust yourself with the things that you have, not the things that you don't have. Okay, me, I want an iPad, but I don't have it. But I'm still content with my Mac. Come on. We need to trust each other. We need to trust ourselves. This guy Infinite Water said, you can't love someone until you love yourself. And that is true. The only way you will love anyone, the only way you will love your wife, your son, your daughter, your baby child, is if you love yourself first. You can't give, like for instance, a baby when you're just born. You can't love that baby because you don't love yourself. You can't give love without having love. The love that we have is for ourselves. We need to love each other. When a baby's born, you say, okay, I love this baby. The only reason why you can say this is because you love yourself. If you don't love yourself and have a baby, what is the use for that baby's life? The baby's life is based on three things: love, contentment, and trust in yourself to be a mother. Those are the three things. But the most important thing is the love you have for the child that you had that was born. But to have that, you have to love yourself. Many people fear love. Okay, yeah, okay, I know that's ridiculous to say. But it is true. Look at me. I'm an example of that. I'm afraid that I will find my ex-girlfriend. Now, I know, I should, now, I know I just said that, but what I'm saying is that I have fear. But I let that go a long time ago now. Why? Yeah, I don't tell myself down anymore. That's what you do. That's what happens when you delete fear out of your minds and out of your life. In fact, here's what you don't know. Fear is not just a coaching knife, but it's literally unhealthy to our human existence, to your own life. Fear tells you that you are nothing, that you are worth nothing. Now that's bullshit. Come on. You are worth something. That is a non-fact. Fear does not tell you that. Fear only tells you that you are afraid of something. Here's a question. What are you afraid of? Death? No, come on. Okay, yeah, sure, death is tragic. It is tragic. It is real. But we don't fear it. Why? Because essentially when you die, you are reincarnated into your heavenly life. Okay, when someone dies, you're afraid, you're sad, it's tragic, the fear is real. But where's the fun in funeral? The fun is because the fun that you feel in funeral is the fun that tells you that your loved one that's left his body is having fun in heaven with God. And especially what fun is in funeral. See, me, I put the fun in the funeral. Why? Because despite how people feel about death, I don't care. Yeah, sure, my family will grieve, will mourn over my dead body. But it's only a body, it's only a tent, a vessel where your soul lives in. Your soul is your life. Your soul does not die. See, this is fear. It's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful thing. But fear is not. Trust yourself. Many people are in their comfort zones. That's a fear. You're afraid to step out of the box. You're afraid to leave your comfort zone. See, 2012, like in the Bible, Jesus, when he died, stripped the veil in Jerusalem from the holy place to where people stand. When they were stripped down in half, it's like we are not afraid to go to God anymore. Now, okay, you may not believe in God, that's fine. No judgment. I believe in God to a certain degree. But that's only me though. Think about it. This is how we are. Fear tells you different. Fear only gives you a certain degree of misplacement. Unloved. Worthless. That's what fear is. Come on, do you honestly want that in your life? Because me personally, I know I don't. I can't speak for my brother or for my family, but I know they don't want that either. We want to be loved. The question is, to give love, you have to have it first. And you have to use that love for yourself before you love anyone else. And that's true. Fear does not love you. You do not love fear. Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. This is a reality check. Like, okay, I'm sorry if I'm raising my voice a little bit, but I'm trying to make you see that fear is essentially unhealthy for the mind, for your life, for anyone around you. It's a known fact. You may not know it, but it's true. Believe me, I have many fears in my life, but not anymore. I'm fearless. If you've seen the Jet Li movie Fearless, you can see how Jet Li pushed that fearlessness in him to fight, to stand up for what he believes in. Like Tupac's song, Who Do You Believe In? Here's a question. Who do you believe in? Do you believe in fear? Or do you believe in trust? Trust is the adversary to fear. Trust crushes fear. Trust kills fear. The more you trust yourself, the more you know yourself. The more you love yourself. And that's a God-forsaken truth. Ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, even babies that are born right now, I'm giving this video to you to look at, to understand that fear is unhealthy. Well, just you two, please keep the views coming from my videos. Even when this is new, subscribe, get the views. See you later. Peace.